My name is James Williams Jr., and I want to talk about catfishing because clearly I've been catfished. I have cut all ties with that one girl. Um, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna try and get in touch with like Dr. Phil because I've been trying to get in touch with catfish people and no one's really responding. But today I've learned that I'm not the only one who has been catfished by a broad in the Philippines. Now they give you all these warnings in the news and online where some woman's telling you about her family in Nigeria and she's trying to get back to this generally a man. So when this happened to me, I never thought for a New York minute that it would be um, something that would happen from the Philippines. You know, because everything is always either out of Nigeria or somewhere over in Africa type area. And yeah, I won't disclose the amount, but yeah. So I've been catfished, but I've been catfished twice in 1 year. 2016 has been a bad year for me. Bad. So in closing, I'm gonna, if you guys can forward this video to Dr. Phil, that would be great. I'm gonna try to forward this video to Dr. Phil and the catfish people, because somewhere down the line, someone's gonna have to listen to me because this shit needs to be stopped. It should become an international crime for people to play on people's heart to rob them blind. You know, I'm not saying that you should give them a hard time, but a good 5, 10, maybe even 15 or 20 years for the crime committed for suckering people out of their hard-earned work, for you to just abuse them and put us through that is just wrong. Now, I'm speaking from my behalf because I'm a 43-year-old man. Lonely, yes. Looking for love, ready to start a family, yes. So, of course, that's only a third of it. I'm coming off of my dad recently dying last year. So it's only been dead for a year. So clearly, this brain ain't functioning with this completely, totally eliminated and broken. So, to her, um, taking the money and running, good for you. But I'm going to find a way to make sure that this never happens to anyone else ever the fuck again. I don't care if I have to go find a Wolverine's balls, Cable's balls, somebody's fucking balls. But this shit here should be a global crime. Catfishing needs to be a global crime and it needs to have prosecution done. To everyone who's catfishing people, they need to be prosecuted. Because a lot of us, we're not so much as willing to send the money because we have it, but because we love this person and we've communicated with them and they've broken down all our walls and our barriers and they tell us what we want to hear. And it's not hard to fall in love when you're a lonely man. I don't really know how it works with women, but as a lonely straight man, a pretty face, a woman that's telling me everything that I want to hear, that I think I want to hear, that I just know what I want, and then, beautiful women from all over the world. It doesn't take much to sucker a man. It really doesn't. And I'm a sucker and an idiot. Like I said, I won't disclose the amount, but let's just say it was a pretty chunk. And I could have used that to go anywhere I wanted, and now I can't because I don't have it. So, if you're watching this, be really careful because today in the news, as I was getting to before I got off on my own problem, someone else got uh, catfished from a girl in the Philippines. I wonder if it's the same girl. But anyway, this shit has to be stopped. It has to be stopped. And I need to get some help to find some way, to find some task force, and I want to lead the task force to make sure that this shit never happens again. Chris Hansen, if you're listening, this is something you can help us do. Besides catching predators, you can catch these catfish people and have the law slam their ass into the damn slammer. And let us meet the person that's causing these problems. I have receipts from what I've sent, and I would like to meet the person that's got my shit and then done whatever it is she, if it's a she, has done. Because people, they get hacked. People get hacked all the time. My preacher that I work with has been hacked at least 3 times and has sent me stuff that has probably was jacked up my phone. But, and I hear me thinking it's my preacher that I work with, and it's not him. So I have his actual phone number and I text him to make sure. So, it's kind of crazy, but it is what it is. I'm James Williams, and you're just come for having number 2. And for all of you out here who are being catfished or think you're being catfished, don't take this shit lightly. Do not take this shit lightly. I have a big heart. Alright? I'll be the first to tell you that I have suffered more than most of my life. And a lot of the times, I lead with my heart instead of my brain. I'm going to have to learn how to stop doing that. But it can happen to you. Don't think for a New York minute that it can't. Especially if you're a man. No, it can definitely happen to you if you're a man. Because sometimes your brain between your legs works more than your brain in your head. Or sometimes your heart, which is in the middle of both of them, will fall for a sad story. And I know for a fact, when my heart got broken way back in 2010, I was in hell. And when the army came calling, and I answered the call, they gave me two options. So this is how I know that I obviously got fucked. Not literally, but like morally and heart-wise and mentally. I was in a lot of hell due to a very bad breakup that I had no control over, that I had no understanding of the fucking reasoning why. So when the army gave me the opportunity, it's like, here's what you can do. You can stay here and do your drills for 5 or 6 months and then go to boot camp. Or you can go now. I was in such bad shape, and I'm talking like suicidal bad shape, I had to go. Period. At least serving my country and dying a hero beats drying a washed up alcoholic drunk that did nothing with his life. But to serve my country, there's no greater honor than serving our country. And that's where I was going. Unfortunately, I didn't get to serve the way I wanted to serve, and I got a new hip for it. So, if you're in really bad shape, if you're in hell, I don't care what anybody says, no matter how bad you've got it, if someone gives you the opportunity to escape, you're going to take it. I gave a person the opportunity to escape 3 times over, and she didn't. So clearly, I got fucked. I'm James Williams Jr. Catfishing is real. I've been catfished twice in 1 year, this year. So the new girl I'm talking to, we actually do video chat. So she does actually match the pictures. Thank you, because that's the one I'm going after. I'm not changing my mind. That's the one I'm going to get. We talk every day, 2 times a day, and we video chat when she's at work. Alright? When the satellite is over in that area. And again, yeah, she's from the fucking Philippines. But this time, it's actually, we video chat. We, like, literally video chat. I have, like, maybe 15 minutes before she comes on now. So, I'm going to end this right there with an I love you to her. And, if anybody who can fast forward this to Dr. Phil or to, the Catfish people, teach me. Because I don't know how to do any of this technical shit. 43. I do kung fu. I kick people in the face. I don't do computers. Except for when I make movies. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. BC and you.